What you knowin'? I've come to watch your flowers growing. And not a goddamn thing you can do to stop it. Alright? I am here to watch your flowers grow. Deal with it. It's what I do. I watch flowers grow all the time. Another big thing that I do is I ask important poll questions like, what's the most important meal of the day? Is it breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Well, right now it's lunchtime, so I'm going with lunch. But I'll ask the poll. We'll see what other people think. Hi, Admiral Mighty Buffoon. I'm going to be making lunch relatively soon. I think before I make lunch, I might do a little cleaning. It is 72 degrees. And also, I think it's fair to say it's everything you always imagined it would be. You are first, second, third, fourth, a lot of things. Now, poll question. What's most important meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? You've got 3 choices. No, I'm not offering any of those things. Dessert's not a meal. That's a course. All right. I'll tell you what we'll do. Well, 5. Oh, I see, because Admiral Buffoon was 4. I guess you'd have to put Howie Axe ahead of you, so you'd have to say 6, really. But you make a good point. You make an excellent point. Let's go have a help tube. Before we start our post-health tube adventures here, I would like to perhaps do a little cleaning in the kitchen before I start lunch. I did some vacuuming yesterday, which was good. Needed to be done badly, but I didn't make it all the way into the kitchen with my vacuum. We were just joking. But that's fine. Hi, Gulf Coast, Florida. Gulf Coast, Florida. Gulf Coast, Florida, man. I think that's your name. You're like the University College of the College of University. So if I successfully do a little cleanup in the kitchen here, no, I'm not familiar with Terrence Howard's take on mathematics. I don't think it's really breakfast is a scam. Oh, good to know. The truth is, I've just been eating early lunch this whole time. Breakfast is a lie perpetrated by the big corporate breakfast people to enslave the people to cereal and bagels. Those scoundrels. There. Nice and in the sun now. See? Nice and in the sun. They're plants. Plants like sun. They like to eat it with their leaves. Plants eat a lot of sun with their leaves every day. You chose lunch? Alright. You think chickens are behind the breakfast corporations? Probably. Part of their plan to take over the world with their eggs. Like, bok, bok, bok. I can lay so many eggs. Good for you, chickens. Good for you. If that accomplished anything, you'd be the top species instead of us. Where am I from? I'm from California. I'm from Mariposa County, California. Up here near Yosemite. You know, part of California that's still nice. Unlike the rest of California. I feel a big poop coming on. Got exciting news for everybody. Even though it is 70 degrees outside, like 72 right now, there are still some patches of snow you can see on the ground. It's like, what's up with you, snow? Don't you know how to melt? You don't believe me that it's 70 degrees and there are patches of snow on the ground? I'll show you a patch of snow right there. Oops. I gotta move this down though. There. There's a patch of snow right there. See it? That's snow. A little bit more snow over there. But it is literally 72 degrees outside. That's what the temperature says on the computer inside. And obviously I'm in my shirt sleeves. It's not cold at all. So, you know, snow can be pretty persnickety. It can be pretty stubborn. It'll stick around a long time. Oh, yeah. When we go back inside, we are heading straight to that bathroom. Because somebody whose name rhymes with Barrack has a big poop in his butt ready to come out. It's pretty exciting stuff. It's minus 70 in Canada. I'm sure it can't be minus 70. It's 77 in Detroit, 85 in Florida. Howie says it's minus 70 in Canada. Well, smoking may kill, but saying that smoking kill face palms. So don't do it. You don't want to be that person, Carter VR. Nobody wants to be that person. The person that everyone just rolls their eyes at and is like, oh God. What a douche. You don't want to be that guy, you know. Detroit Go-Getters. Well, let me tell you something, Detroit Go-Getters. Your Tigers struggled a little bit with my Oakland A's. You have to take a Sasquatch-sized shit? Well, that's impressive. We'll see whose is bigger, yours or mine. Because mine might just be Yeti-sized, and Yetis, as you know, are a little larger than Sasquatch. Yeah, smoking doesn't kill. It's those darn cigarettes. Oh, yeah. This is coming out good. It's rolling down the inside poop tube into the butt area, ready to come out any moment now. Well, you know, I'm an A's fan, so who am I to speak about any such business? The fact that the A's beat the Tigers is just proof that neither of us are any good at all. But I gotta say, you know, Rachel and I are unofficial or co-presidents of the unofficial Shea Langoliers fan club. And yesterday we were watching the A's win their third game in a row. And guess what? Shea Langoliers hit 3 home runs, was responsible for 4 RBIs, and which was all the runs the A's scored in the 4-3 win. So it was pretty exciting watching the A's move a little closer to 500. They're 4-7 now. They're actually doing better than the Giants, which is the other team we could watch on TV with that, some sort of special Major League Baseball season pass thing, And I predicted at the beginning of the year, make your bets now. Here's my shock pick for a team to make the playoffs. It's not expected to make the playoffs. The Oakland A's. Usually you don't think of Vegas as being a place that gets scammed, You think of them as being more a place that scams. But I don't know what they were thinking wanting the A's. John Fisher is the absolute worst owner in all of Major League Baseball, by far. The absolute worst. Last year, the A's really had one bright spot. It was this guy named Estuary Ruiz. He led the league in stolen bases, maybe for a rookie or I don't know, but maybe just totally led the league in stolen bases. Hit for like 265 average. He was a good defensive player. He started the season off this year in torrid fashion. Over the first 3 games, he was hitting 400 and something. So what did the A's do? They demoted him to AAA. Insane. The only possible explanation for it is they wanted to save money on salaries. The Players Association has filed a grievance on Ruiz's behalf, but those grievances rarely go anywhere, So I want to file a grievance on Ruiz's behalf too. As an A's fan, I object to the demotion of our one good player. Well, I wouldn't call that a mighty poop or anything, but it was a start. Let's go wash our hands. I should rename the channel to Watch Me Poop. You're still holding on to your 84 championship? Yeah, well, I moved up from Los Angeles. I'm really a lifelong Dodgers fan, but when in Rome, So since we moved up to where we get Bay Area channels, I decided to start becoming an A's fan last year, only to determine quickly enough that they were the single worst team in baseball. This year they're doing better. 4-7 is a dramatically better start to the year than they had last year. So I actually thought about getting that league pass, whatever it's called, season pass, something like that, this year because I kind of want to watch the Dodgers now. I'm going to wash out this pot while I'm here. Might as well. Alright. So I put a little soap in the pot. Now I'm going to rinse off this. I'm going to wash this off first. Because whenever you cook anything with a red sauce, it's like you just made cleanup like 10 times more difficult by choosing to cook with red sauce. clean enough. Now, scrub this pot here with some soap and some water, as per meow. All right, doing great, doing a great job. I'm winning the cleaning up award for most clean upper guy. That's gonna be good enough. We'll clean that. We'll dry this off like this. Put the lid back on it. Put it under here where it goes. All right. Good job, Eric. Now, another thing I want to do, I want to shake out this towel that we use as a stepping mat or whatever. Shake it out like this. I shake it up. I shake it up. All right. I think I'll probably put this in the washing machine. But while we have the door open here, let's go look and see if our propane has been refilled yet this morning. I'll look at the chat on the way over here. What sports teams does Mariposa have? The Mariposa Tourists? Yeah, that's the only sports team they have. Still not filled up. They're supposed to come yesterday. Hopefully they come today. Okay, let's pull a couple of bong rips. And then let's sort of emotionally prepare ourselves to do a little bit of cleaning, a little vacuuming or something. And then I think we're going to start making, well, I'm thinking probably making Eric's patented famous delicious tuna melts, which are very different than your normal tuna melts, okay? Because if you know anything about a normal tuna melt, you know the tuna is disgusting. But I have successfully found a way to make it delicious. And I'm going to make it extra special today because I did buy onions at the store. You know, real onions. So, hi again, Simple Girl 357. Good to see you. I did my breakfast stream. I went back to sleep. I didn't have any breakfast during. Well, I did. I had some little muffins. And then I went back, took a little bit of a nap for an hour or two. Then I got up, and what do you know? It's lunchtime already. Big Dog Mofo, hello and welcome. Wonderful to see you. So, I got some floor cleaning done yesterday. Got a little more floor cleaning to do today. You haven't done a thing today? Well, Simple Girl 357. Then what you need to do is wish you had Rachel's ambition. Then your wish has already been granted. You know, Rachel's not a big contributor to chores around here, really. How much is it to fill up my car? Well, it's kind of a little tricky for me to say because I keep using this gas card. The supermarket I shop at, they give you points for, like, you get a cent off per gallon for every $10 you spend. So it's been a while since I paid full price for gas, but it's 4 something a gallon, I think. Maybe $5 a gallon or something for premium. I have to put premium in my car. Yeah, it's about $60 to fill it up. With premium. It's about 40 or so, sometimes a little less if it's the gas card that we have. It's for these 2 local gas stations, right? Pioneer Supermarket is not a chain supermarket like Bond's or something. It's just a local supermarket. So they don't have your typical like supermarket loyalty card things. What they have instead is a gas card. I just listened to that Terrence Howard's guy's take on math, and it's discussing the dumbest thing ever. Well, that's cool. She really has it made, I've noticed. You're a good husband. My husband always had his foot in my ass, and it helps as a motivator. Well, here's a little secret for you, simple girl. 357. People don't want to be motivated. They want to be left alone to do whatever the hell they feel like. I have a Mini Cooper, yeah, but it's a 4-door Mini Cooper, so I probably be it's the same amount of gas mileage as the 2-door, I would guess, because the 2-doors are so much more sporty, you know. The 4-door, like I have, the 4-door manual transmission. It's the opposite of sporty. Okay, it has some of those like sport mode things and other things that you typically associate with sporty cars, but it's not very sporty. The thing is, Rachel's accustomed to having someone's foot up her ass, and so she's kind of taking her a while to come to terms with the fact that I am not her boss. I am not interested in bossing her around or telling her what to do. I got an alert from your channel. I don't remember subscribing, but you seem cool. I'm 55 years old. No, I'm 52 years old, actually. Coming up on 53 very, very soon, though. So that's a good estimate of my age. And I do look a little older than I am. No. Nobody bosses me around. I don't like to be anybody else's boss, but I am not to be bossed around by anybody. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm 55. Are you 55 years old? Is that what you're saying? I'm 52. So we have something in common. We're both Generation X if you're 55. You look 70. I get that a fair amount. I do get that a fair amount, Howie X. I look 70 or 65. You know, like when I went to the supermarket yesterday, she asked she's like, senior discount? I said, no senior discount. Just stop it with the senior discount already. Yeah, she's still sleeping. That's no surprise. Rachel really has one chore that she has to do. She's a champ at that chore, I gotta tell you. She never shirks that chore at all. The only chore that really matters. When it comes to that chore, she is a very hard worker. So, you know, that's all I really expect from her. I think that's fair to expect that from her. You guys need to get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about the laundry, okay? She does do the laundry. What do prefer my framework arguments look like? Or prefer my definition of this word argument? Well, prefer my definition arguments either fall into the most common usage or, uh, you know, or first dictionary definition as opposed to second, third, or fourth, right? So you're either arguing, I've got the most normal dictionary definition, the first definition in the most dictionaries, right? Or you're arguing, I've got how the people actually use the word when they're using it. Or you argue term of art, which is to say, this term that you're trying to define in isolation is actually part of a term of art. So if the term foreign policy, U.S. foreign policy occurs in a resolution or something, and somebody tries to define foreign separate from policy, then you'd argue term of art. Uh-oh, the Woodland friends are looking like, hey, where are our cutlets? I better go give them some cutlets. And prefer my framework arguments. Well, like, on the simplest level, they're util versus deontology arguments, you know? Like, we should use utilitarianism for this round because it's a policy debate round that articulates the policy area, namely substantial investment in infrastructure. So we can only measure our plans by impact calculi once you've met legitimacy standards, something like that. Or this is an LD round. It's values debate. We should prioritize legitimacy concerns overwhelmingly against impact. On more complex, prefer my framework arguments and things like we should use a compare worlds calculus versus the veil of ignorance calculus. And you know, it's like there are always various arguments as to why to prefer this framework over that framework, but they almost always link to the specific debate being had, you know? So it's like, because it's this topic, or because it's this kind of debate, or because it's been this kind of round. Alright, now let's throw these empty bags away, along with some other trash that we have over here. First, we'll throw these empty bags away. Yeah, into the trash they go. Then we'll get these empty cans of drink. And we'll throw them away. Yeah, into the trash they go. No, we don't burn our garbage. We have trash service. A decent number of people around here do not have trash service. They collect their trash and then take it to the dump themselves. I believe our neighbors, next door neighbors, are among those people. And I believe the people across the street are among those people too. Garbage service out here is expensive. But we're city dwellers with a Mini Cooper. We're not going to take our trash to the dump. Sorry. I just emptied that whole ashtray. The blue jays squawk, 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 and I'm like, hey, he put out cutlets. He's alerting the other blue jays. I'm going to empty these 2 bottles of water and put these in the trash can as well. All right. Now, where did I put my coffee? It's over there. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Move these over a little bit so they're still in the sun. Because plants love sunshine. As I mentioned earlier, they eat it with their leaves. I was surprised how wildlife goes for other wildlife, not just plants. Well, we saw some rather sizable bear prints in the snow the other day, Rachel and I did. It was, like the last day when there was a bunch of snow over there. That's when we saw all those prints. Storm chasers, huh? Storm chasing seems kind of fun. If you like being sucked up into a tornado. But that's the only way to get to the land of Oz, so. All right, we're done with that health tube. Let's take a gander over here. Did I close the garage door already? Yes, I did. Now we'll go back inside. We're going to sit for a moment, and then we might do another task. Another task. Gorillas eat monkeys. I didn't know that. Well, I bet they don't taste very good. That's what I'm betting. My money's on taste bad. Oh, yeah, right. It's Wonder Point Wednesday. Nobody should forget that important fact. Everyone comes together during hurricanes. How the Athletics fled Oakland for Sacramento, and what's next? Oh, the A's. Everybody in Sacramento cheering John Fisher. John Fisher is the worst owner in baseball. The man who has created such a toxic environment in Oakland that he can't even attend a single one of his team's games. That's what this article says here. Wow. Terrible. No chess today? You want to see some? You want to see some chess, huh? Well, I don't blame you, Isaiah Rude. It is, after all, work. Um, Yeah, I could play some chess. What you're doing is you're dragging me away from productivity. I was gonna do some vacuuming. Now I'm gonna play some chess. Well, good job to you. Good job convincing me that there's something more fun than cleaning. I hereby dug thee the clogstrosity. This bong is the clogstrosity. You love chess? Well, all right. Let me put up a chess game, and whoever joins it first will play. I'll turn the camera so everyone can see the game. It's called Lie Chess. It's the place that I play chess at. Play with a friend. 7 minutes per side. Increments in 3 seconds. Okay, that's fine. Pew. 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 And pew. Now remember, I want everyone to remember this. The way it works is either I win or you're cheating. Okay? Those are the two possible ways the chess ends up. Either I win or you're cheating. So whoever wants to play first, go ahead and join the game. I will get this properly in frame here. Did I put the right link? Yeah, I did. You are living with your wife. That's true. I am living with my wife. She's upstairs right now. We will wait until somebody decides they want to be my opponent in this game of chess. Close that article on the A's that I was reading. I gotta say, I was impressed with Detroit's. I was impressed with Detroit's attendance, given that they're not very good and they lost to the A's. They certainly had a lot of people at the ballpark. Who is the older, me or her? Me. I'm 13 years older than she is. Oh, you can't join it from mobile? Wow. Sorry to hear that. Crowds moved to Red Wings. Yeah, the Red Wings used to be like the best team in hockey. What happened? Are they not that good anymore? I don't follow hockey that closely. All right, so, I'm willing to play chess, but nobody's brave enough to take on the chess beast that is Eric. Am I getting better? Probably not. I'm probably the same. Red Wings are good boots. Ah, somebody's playing. Okay, here we go. I'm black. So they're going to go first. Remember, the way it works is either I win or you're cheating. See, you're already cheating. Okay, fine. Be that way. I think we all see what a big cheater pants this guy is already. This seems pretty obvious to everybody, I'm sure. Okay, I need you to stop cheating already. There, take that. Oh, yeah? Well, what do you think about this? Hmm? You think you're pretty fancy or something, don't you? Oh, I see. You're gonna be ahead one by one piece, huh? Because you're a big cheater, that's why. All right. Well, what do you think about that? Now you're in check. What are you gonna do about that, Mr. Man? Oh, sure, you're gonna move your bishop out. I already knew you were gonna do that, cheater. That doesn't impress me. All right? I already knew you were gonna do that. That's how not impressed I am with your cheaty ways. Now you're not gonna be able to castle. So what do you think about that, MFer? Hmm? No castling for you. All right. Here we go. Take that. Pow. All right. That's fine. I find that acceptable. Mm, all right, fine. You're in check. Take that. Pow. Look at me go. What are you going to do when they come for you, bad boys? What are you going to do when they come for you? That is the question you have to answer now that you are in CHECK check. All right, fine. I'll trade queens with you. Queen trader. I always said this guy's a queen trader. I could tell right from the beginning. He's a little queen trader. You know? Does anybody really like a queen trader? I don't think so. That's not going to help you at all, little mister. So just get off your high horse. Okay? Just get off your high horse. It's a chess joke, you see. Pow! What are you going to do now? You want to trade? Well, you don't even want to trade. You're scared to trade. Because you're a scaredy cat. That's why. I'm not scared to trade. He was hoping his cheating ways would work on me, but they haven't worked. Now he doesn't know what to do. Once again, Eric speaks the truth about chess. That's why I've titled my podcast, Eric Speaks the Truth About Chess. You're going to make me take this guy? Fine. I'll take that guy. Now what? Now what are you going to do? Scoundrel. You're a scoundrel. That's not going to help you. I just get him with this. I told you you were a scoundrel. Now what, huh? Now you're in trouble. I keep getting all your pieces. You're just giving up. There must be some way to, to actually give up, right? I would imagine. All right. I'll move over here. Okay. Um, I'll move here. Okay. I'll go here. Then I'll go here. Then I'll go here. Darn you and your ways. I'll go here. You and your horrible ways. God damn it. Why are you being so difficult? Fine. Okay. Now, Pow, Pow, um, Pow, God damn it. Fine. You scoundrel. Okay. Now. God. Why are you such a pain in the ass? Pow. Now I've gotten myself in trouble. All right. Fine. Why is it so difficult to kill you? All right. Do I got you now? I still don't have you. Um. Oh. God. I don't know how to do this part. Okay. Oh, God. I go this way. I think I still have coverage for all those guys. So I just go over here. I get myself a queen. And then I'll kill him. Finally, at long last, I'll kill him. How difficult can you be to kill? This is ridiculous. Stop. Stop chasing me around. You're such a cheater. You need to stop cheating so much. God, I can't kill him. This is ridiculous. Oh, Jesus. Finally, I got him. Oh, my God. Ridiculous. What a stubborn guy. I've never been good at that part of chess with the end part like that. What a stubborn guy. Average girl says meth to E7. Thanks, Chris Chapin. Were you the scoundrel I was playing? Thanks, that boy Klaus. All right, now, seriously, we're going to do a little bit of chores. Well, first, let's pull a couple balls. I have to take a couple of post-game Bong rips. You know, what do you think of my derogatory slur of you, Chris Chapin? Queen trader. You queen trader. Do you think that's a derogatory slur in chess? Queen trader. Yeah, Putty Cat. First of all, I acknowledge the change in your behavior, and you deserve credit for it. Good job. I will also acknowledge that I've not gotten any less bald, so it has to be legitimately understood as a change in behavior on your behavior, on your part. So kudos to you. This is a half eclipse of the face. Yeah. You queen trader. Do you think it's considered like bad in chess to be a queen trader? I think it kind of is, yeah. Cheers. All right, so it's time to get the vacuum and do the part of the house that most of all needs to be vacuumed. Because there's one part that needs to be vacuumed more than any other part. And that part is the kitchen. Why? Because the kitchen is where the most little shit gets, you know? Let's just admit that right now. Let's stop lying to ourselves about that. Where's the spots with the most little shit that's gonna get there? What are those two spots? Well, they're right by the door where you walk into the house and the kitchen where you make food. I need to call this guy today, but I haven't called him yet anyway. I don't know why, but I feel like I should. All right, Putty Cat. I hear your words. Putty Cat wants me to, quote unquote, use a better attachment. Well, I might. Let's go look at our attachment options. What are these little things? Little sticks of some kind. Alright. Alright, let's go get a different attachment. Come on, everybody. Let's go. It'll be fun. Well, well, well. I could use this attachment. I could use this attachment. I could use this attachment. This attachment's good for getting corners and stuff. This attachment's good for getting large areas. It also has that attachment, but there's something wrong with that attachment. That attachment has like a whirring carpet thing going on, but I need to fix it. All right, let's take a look now at what we got to vacuum. We got a lot to vacuum, okay? Let's begin by stop lying to ourselves. This kitchen is filthy, okay? It's completely unacceptably filthy. And it's so incredibly filthy that but before I can meaningfully vacuum, I'm going to need to do a little sweeping up first. It's just so many things on the floor. I just want to get the big stuff with a broom first, right? So let's go get a broom. But you know what? Let's not get a full-size broom. Let's be smart about this. Let's get... That's not how to be smart about things. That's how to knock a bunch of stuff over. Put this extendo arm there. Put this back up here. It's like there's this there's an attachment organizer thing for the vacuum. But instead of using it, I just have everything all willy-nilly in there. Like a big dum-dum. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a big dum-dum. We've already established that. We don't need to go over that any further. Alright, well, you know what? Let's get the big broom here. Let's get this broom. Forget about the little dustpan broom. Let's go hog wild in Texas. When in Texas, do as the Romans do. That's what they say. It doesn't make any sense, but lots of stuff that lots of people say doesn't make any sense. So that shouldn't be surprising to you. Okay, here we go. We've got a broom. We've got a dustpan. We've got a fistful of cat hair. You're trapped in a locked room with a dustpan, a broom, and a fistful of cat hair. How do you get out? Alright. As you can see, plenty of filth has accumulated all around here. I'm going to sweep it up. You might say, Eric, you should have swept this up months ago. But you know what? I don't really think so. Oh. This is a new thing. Okay, this little cupcake here. We just got those, so we have had them before, I guess. It's not necessarily that new. Alright, so let's sweep up all this big stuff here into this dustpan. And then we'll go put it in the trash can over here. Alright, good progress being made. Let's get over here. Up under here. There's a shit ton of cat hair. Trouble sheds so much cat hair, it's unbelievable. So, probably better for the vacuum if I don't sweep all that up, you know. Set that down right there. We'll just sweep all this. Sweep all this. Alright, we're sweeping up a storm now. Now we're going to sweep it into the dustpan. Look at all that cat hair. Alright, might as well open up these curtains here. Let a little natural light in. We've got empty boxes of soda. Except one of them has the misfortune of not being empty. That means I need to empty it by putting it away in here. Now, putting groceries away is actually one of Rachel's jobs. But when she put the groceries away originally, there wasn't room for these. So that's why I'm putting them away. I think I'd like to move this table over, actually. So, let's move this table over. I'm going to put those right there for right now. Bring this chair over. Bring that whole table over here like this. Push it like that. There. Now, for the moment, I'm going to put these chairs outside so I can sweep under the table and stuff. I've been needing to do some spring cleaning for a while. I need to do some outside spring cleaning too. I shouldn't have put this one back here. Yeah, I should have thought about that. But, you know, my TE isn't perfect. And in fact, it's not even really very good at all. So that's just life in the big city, as they say. Alright, I left this extra coffee, like, catch trough. I'll let this soak with some water a bit. Catch trough is both a disgusting term and exactly the right term for that thing. So we're going to do a full kitchen cleaning here, looks like, which is much overdue. Scrub down on the counters and shit too. You know. I'm feeling energetic. I'm feeling energetic like superhero The Flash. Sometimes known as one of the more energetic superheroes. Alright, we're going to sweep up all this crap all over the floor. Obviously, yes, I need to mop the floors too. But that, I'll save for last, obviously, because you don't want to mop the floors and then do other things. That's not a good idea. Alright, this catch trough is done being filled with water. The catch trough is like the name of a bar no one wants to go to. The catch trough. Alright, you scoundrelly pieces of trash. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Okay. Get off there. Cat hair. Get more sweepage from over here. Alright, let's sweep it up. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Sweep it up into the dustpan. And then put it in the trash can. More cat hair. Try to get this cat hair out first. Okay. Okay. There. So, we're making some progress here. We're getting some sweeping done. I declare us done with the sweeping portion of the activity. We will now move on to the vacuum. Let's put the broom away in the broom closet, aka the vacuum closet. Kind of funny, I never really, until right then, ever called this a broom closet. Obviously, that's what it is. It's a broom closet. There. Now, let's return to the vacuum cleaner. We've got Mr. Thin Mint attachment on right here. The advantage of Mr. Thin Mint is that it's more powerful suckage, less rings. The disadvantage is it's louder, so I think I'm going to take off Mr. Thin Mint for right now. That's not so loud, not so oppressive a sound. Alright, let's get back here where I think we have some leakage or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh yeah, I'll get that. That's termites. Oh my god, we've got termites right here. Well, I will vacuum you all away. What I'm going to do is vacuum you all away. We're going to have to get a termite person out here. I don't want to tent the house. God damn it. We got fucking termites. Like, termites are like falling out of this thing. It's crazy. Oh. Well, well, well. That's horrible. Poor my little bugs. Alright, now I'm going to put on this attachment. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get up all residual pieces of crap before I do any mopping in here. It's no fun to mop when there's crap on the floor. Alright. Making some good progress. Okay. Alright. I'm making some good progress. Okay. Alright. Good enough. Now it's ready for mopping. Hold on. kind of bug spray or something on those bugs. So well, this is ant, roach, and spider killer, but I use it for these bugs up here. These termites. Let's tilt up the camera a little bit so that everybody can see the action. Just in case that cat food got any poison on it, I'll throw that away. I get trouble a new plate. Then I'm gonna wash my hands because obviously I don't like to have poison on my hands. Alright, now that we're done poisoning the bugs, hopefully no more termites will come out of those holes. Obviously, I think we're going to need to call a pest guy to deal with that, you know? So that's bad, but necessary, I guess.
Oh my gosh, you're doing such a good job.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anyway, I want to clean the counters, and then I'm going to mop the floor, and then I plan on making lunch.
Okay, so, I'm just going to put a belt on and some makeup on, but I can help.
You want to help?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can help with the counters.
Yeah, why don't you do that? There's ammonia underneath here, which is perfect for counters.
Oh, that's great. I didn't even know we had ammonia.
Yeah, I got ammonia one of you last time.
Alright, cool.
Of course, I'll be using the ammonia as well to clean the floors, because ammonia is good for that too. So let's go put this away. All right. Eric, why are you even bothering? Now's not the time to try to figure out how to put these things in that thing. Just stop it. Just stop your craziness. All right. We'll put this big tube in here. All right, there. Now, oh, I need to get something else out of there now. Okay. Oops. So here I have a bucket, and here I have a mop. These are two ingredients in cleaning the floor that you're going to need. Now, I want to empty out this little bit of hair that's down the bottom of this. Of course, trouble's fur. The PO sheds like maybe 1/100th the amount the trouble does. Next, I'm going to actually wash out this bucket in the laundry sink. Actually, before I even do that, it is time for a health tube. I've been busying myself nicely. So I think I've earned a health tube. Hello, Sean. Hello, Mavis. Hello, Iron Lion. I appreciate your kind words on our video. I saw them. I haven't hearted them yet, but I saw them. Thank you. And Richard says, I just went ham like this 2 days ago at home. Getting it done. That's right. Going ham. I like that expression. I'm not sure if I've ever heard anybody use that expression before. Now, of course, the next question, there it is the answer before I even need to ask it. The question, of course, is where is my coffee? The answer is right over there. I think we can at long last for a little while. Well, these ones have the textbook little wings on them, you know. It just says these are termites. So it's hard to determine, it's hard to identify anything about termites. We're going to have to call a pest person to come kill the termites. But we are not getting this house tinted. There's no way. There's just not enough wood. There could not possibly be that much of a termite problem. They're going to have to kill the termites with poisons. I mean, maybe I could just do that myself. I don't know. Just kind of spray it with a sprayer. It's not that big of a deal. But they probably know better where to spray than I do, I guess. Let me get my glasses before I come out here. Hold on. All right, feels good to get some stuff done here. It is tube time indeed. Let's see how the girly poos are doing. They're doing fine as raspberry wine. See if we can get away, little bug. underneath this big log. You can kind of see the water moving there a little bit. Yeah, it's that glittery part in the middle. That's the stream. Alright, I'll smoke with this health tube now. Bye, Isaiah Rude. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous today. It's like 72 degrees. And even though it's 72 degrees, last time I came out, yeah, there still is. Last time I came out here, there's still little patches of snow occasionally in a spot or two. Like, right down here, there's still this little tiny patch of snow in the shade. Just goes to show you how stubborn shade is, you know, I mean, how stubborn snow is. It'll really stay put for a while. Anyway, it is a lovely day today. It's got a nice combination of warm and cool. If you stand in the shade, it's nice and cool. If you stand in the sun, it's nice and warm. I'm getting a phone call. I gotta take this to the plumber. Okay. So that was the plumber, which means we have to go on a field trip. All right. So you know how we just got disconnected for a minute and I was gone and you're like, where did he go? Where did he go? We're all panicking. Well, that's about to happen again. And for a little bit longer this time, okay? I'm going to have to get the keys to the little wilderness car. And I'm going to have to go over to the other house and unlock the house for the plumber so they can use the bathroom. I don't know, I can't believe I didn't think about that before. Here are the keys to both the little wilderness car and the other house. So let's go drive over to the other house now in the little wilderness car. You are not going to be able to be connected with me the whole way, but it's just like a 1 or 2 minute drive away, you know. So it'll reconnect when I get in range of the other internet. All right. So for those of you who have not met it before, if there's any such people here, here is the little wilderness car that we will be going in. And we're going to put you like this. But like I said, you're not going to be able to watch the drive for very long. Because once I get onto the street, I'll lose connectivity with my Wi-Fi here. I'll have to wait till we get within range of the Wi-Fi over there. All right, and away we go. I'm just going to leave the garage door open because I'm not going over there for very long. Well, now we're over at the other house, as you can see. And I'm going to let the plumbers in. So just hold on there for a second while I do that. Okay. I'm sorry it didn't even occur to me to think about that before.
Yeah, no worries. At least you're close. Thanks, sir. Yeah.
Hey,
Thank you.
yeah, no problem. This is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the ass, ripping all the roots and pipe out.
Wow. You think this tree's gonna survive?
Yeah, it's 10 feet away. I mean, we're 7 feet away, probably right there, but
Okay, cool.
it's and that's probably what's killing the system. Shit like that, you know.
Yeah,
They let them be 10 feet. It's kind of close though, because the roots are farther than that.
yeah. Well,
You know, it's I mean, shit, that one's close too. That big cedar.
so these are cedar trees?
That's a cedar. Yeah, these are cedars.
Oh, okay.
So cedar leaves. Yeah, they don't have the long pine needles. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, you got a lot of cedars. Oh, that's a pine right there.
Yeah, that's a pine tree.
Yeah, all these are cedars over here though.
How do the leaves of redwood trees look like? Aren't they kind of like this too?
They're similar, yeah. They're a little classier looking, I think. They're similar.
Huh.
But we lost a lot of pines to the bark beetles years ago. I don't know how long you've been up here, but
We just been here. It's our second year.
you talk to anybody that used to have a lot of pine trees, got a lot of stumps, you know, like that was a beetle like epidemic. This part of California was just I lost 95% of my pine trees, and I have only 5 acres. I lost 50 trees. It's crazy.
Wow, crazy.
Bass Lake, North Fork, just hundreds and hundreds of dead trees, like pine tree, like the beetles, like they float in the wind, they go from tree to tree, and we had a drought year, and we didn't get a good winter, so they didn't get killed in the winter, so the beetles kept going every year, and they just would never die, and killed thousands and thousands of pine trees.
Really? Wow.
So if you've got a lot of stumps, and the cedars, they don't eat cedars for some reason. Cedar's different, you know, the bugs don't like it.
We've got a lot of cedars in our house, and we also have grand fir.
Oh, cool.
Little ones. We cut down one for Christmas this past year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna show the live stream. I'm live streaming right now. I'm gonna show the live stream this big trench. I'll make sure not to get you on camera, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
So this is what they're doing here at the house. They got their big digging machine, as you can see. They got this big trench in the yard, and it's obviously a big operation, you know. They have to do a lot of digging. So I understand why it costs as much as it does, for sure. All right, well, thanks a lot. I'll see you later.
Yeah, thanks for opening it up.
No problem. Just just leave it open till you leave. It's fine.
It's something we can just lock and pull close.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
All right, now we're going back home. have really got some septic tank stuff going on over there. I know I lose a lot of people when I disconnect, but there's no way for me to maintain connectivity between the two houses. It's just not possible. All right, well, we're really cooking with biscuits today. We're getting a lot of stuff accomplished. And I want to assure you, friends, I am not done cooking with biscuits. I still have a floor to mop, remember? Wow, it smells like ammonia in here. Rachel's been hard at work. That's the smell of clean. That's the smell of my mom's kitchen.
Really?
Oh yeah, she is a big cleaner, you know. Mom didn't like dirty kitchen at all. She would have been just disgusted with our kitchen.
Was she big just like on the kitchen being clean, or was she like that about like everywhere?
She cleaned pretty much everywhere. Yes, we do own two houses, we ex. Where the other one down the street, we're gonna rent out just as an income property.
I might have to open up the windows.
I mean, because of the ammonia smell?
Yeah, is it too much? I can't smell it anymore.
I like it.
Okay.
Personally, I'm fond of that smell.
Okay.
Ew, stinky termites.
Oh no. Termites was like the last thing on my mind.
I've been pretending we don't have them for a while now.
Really?
Yeah. I've been playing in the Enneagram Type 7. Yeah. Look at the wonderful job Rachel has done. Cleaning up the counters. Wow. Great job, Rachel.
Thank you. Great job, Eric.
Thanks.
I'm gonna clean the sink too while I'm at it.
All right, well, I'm going to get the floor. And I guess I'll just... All right, I was going to... Well, okay, hold on. Let me sit down for a moment. Let's plug this in for a moment. Let me deal with the chat for a moment. I will get that kitchen floor in a few minutes. Let me pull some bowls. Maybe Rachel needs to hit the vape a few times. I don't know. Yeah, she did a termite job indeed. My main skills are talking and cooking biscuits, Augustus said, and getting drunk on the porch. Larry McMurdy, Lonesome Dove. You look like 21 Savage. I don't know who 21 Savage is.
They keep on saying that too.
Do you know who 21 Savage is?
I know one song that he did.
That's an interesting comparison. That's a very interesting comparison. Well, we closed escrow quite some time ago now, really, in February. And it's taken this long we had to fix the septic tank problem. And that's taken a lot longer than I expected it to take, you know. It turns out that it's an enormous job, as you guys could see. If anybody who was here who saw the other house,
That was insane.
yeah, that's big, huh?
Yeah, they really are taking up everything.
Yeah. So, you know, once they're done with their work there, I was saying I was going to get gold teeth and put PIMP on them. That's true. But the thing is, once it's ready to be rented, then we're going to start renting it. But we can't rent it until we get the septic tank fixed.
Yeah.
It's like we could have, in theory, tried to start renting it before we got it. I have my arbitrary order of operations, right?
Yeah, but it's not so arbitrary because say we had a family of like 3 who moved in, After a while, there would have been septic problems.
No, I mean we could have started the rental process before we completed the
Oh,
septic
as in,
work,
like,
right?
put out an ad and been like,
You know, note that once, you know, as soon as you guys start moving in here, there's going to be a big septic job done on the property. But I mean, no, fuck that, right? You
yeah,
know,
like,
just
who wants to live like that?
I just want to do it properly. I want to get everything set up properly. I want to determine if I just dig them a trench and call it an old timey vacation home. Thanks, Chanel. That's great advice. So no, they cannot do any of those things. We're gonna get a septic fixed, obviously. We're in the process of getting it fixed. They have that big digging machine, you know, out in front. It's kind of crazy the amount of work they did. Renting is a tough ass business, sort of 16 years property management maintenance. Well, the thing is, we have, well, we're not, I'm not worried about reviews because we're dealing with monthly rental now. We're not going to do vacation rental. Vacation rule, yeah, maybe that's called an excavator. I'm not sure, but I call it a big digging machine, which I think is fair. So anyway, I do know that renting is not going to necessarily be. Oh, that was a backhoe. Okay, whatever you call it. Big digging machine is correct because it's a description of the thing. So, you know, since it accurately describes the machine, it can't really be wrong, even if that's not the name of the machine. Okay. Regardless of what it's called, it is in fact a big digging machine. Well, I would like to do, really, I'd like to do, if I could get it, 2,150 a month, including Pickles. I will give you a shout out just by you writing anything in the chat at all. I will call you by name for sure, and I would prefer not to be told to do things in exchange for money like that. Okay. Where did I leave my coffee? I'm tired of coffee anyway. This coffee is fresh, by the way, Rachel.
Thank you.
Have you had some?
No, I haven't yet. I definitely want some though.
I'm gonna get a beverage other than that. We are gonna have to eat lunch soon. So before we eat lunch, I'm going to mop these floors. That's for sure. And it shouldn't even take that long to mop that floor, really. How many bedrooms? 3 bedrooms. I don't know if we're gonna get 2,150 or not, but if I'm saying 2,150 including trash service and water, I'm gonna pay for trash service because I don't want them to play. We'll collect our trash and go to the dump, right? So I'm gonna pay for trash service bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. We get trash service here every week because we're trash generating people. We could probably, that'd be like an area where we could make some savings or something in our budget. Probably is go to every other week trash service. We do have a trash compactor that we've never used before. If we used our trash compactor here, we could probably manage with every other week trash service. The thing is, we could probably bring in close to $3,000 a month on average for the year if we had it as a vacation rental. But the thing is, we'd have to also pay for electricity, propane, internet, you know. Plus, we have to do a lot of extra work. By the time you factor it all in, it just makes more sense to do it monthly. And we just gonna have to hope for the best. You know, we have to hope for good renters. We're looking for a specific kind of renter, right? There's like certain renter stories that you want to hear and certain ones you don't. I'm working in Fresno for a year. I've been relocated by my company to Fresno for a year, and I work 4 days on, 3 days off, and I want a place in the mountains as a monthly rental for the duration of this year on a 1 year lease. Well, that would be a wonderful thing to hear, right? That would be a wonderful thing to hear. This is Coors Edge, by the way. It's non-alcoholic beer. Or we'd like to lease this for 2 years because we have a plan where we're going to be saving money for a down payment to buy a house. That's a story I don't mind hearing as well, you know? Of course, I also wouldn't mind getting a weird renter like I was. I rented the same house for 20 years and never bothered them or asked for anything really. Didn't take very good care of the place. But, you know, if someone's going to live in that place for 20 years and pay the rent on time every month, then I'm not going to be so worried about the condition they leave it in, right? I'm not worried about squatters or whatever. We live in a county where there's very low availability for month-to-month rentals. So we should have our pick of the litter as far as renter candidates. There's a lot of people who want to live in Mariposa County on a month-to-month rental, and not a lot of places available because most people rent them out as vacation rentals. If we were going to do the vacation rental thing, then I mean, that was the whole idea, really, in some part originally. Well, actually, originally we were going to do month to month. Then I thought, well, hell, we're right down the street. Why don't we do vacation rental? And now we're back to month. So, anyway, we do live right down the street. So, you know, we drive by that place every time we leave here. Hopefully, that discourages people who are going to trash the place. I don't know. Let's see how it plays out. All right, as soon as we're done with this health tube, we're going back inside and we're going to mop that floor. Hi, Scammer Skull. Hi, Daniel Barry Sports Highlight. We are in California. It goes reasonably well for me, Richard. Yes, thank you for asking. I love dogs. Hello. You also get the YouTube shorts of septic tank cleaners. They say to vacuum suck out every 3 to 5 years, and the 31-year-olds are the problem. Oh, I have I've heard so much about septic tanks from this guy, this plumber guy. If you let him, he will talk your ear off about septic tanks. I never imagined I would meet anyone so interested in septic tanks. We bought these properties, but we bought it after selling an inherited property. Yeah, we'll go give a tour of the rental at some point. I have before, but I have internet on over there just so that when I have to go do something over there, I can live stream. Oh, that's a terrible idea, Howie X. We invited 3 random strangers to live in this little house and live stream their experience all the time. The Chinese have a saying when people do that with their knee, they say, "You're going to shake your money loose." That's what they say about it, but I don't believe them. I think they're lying. 对不对？对啊。Yeah, I'll show you some scenery before I come back in real quick. We've already done some scenery tours here because I keep going outside to smoke, and usually I come over here. The nicest part of the scenery, I guess, is over here because at least this time of year, you have a little stream running down there. You can hear it, probably. Oh, there's my coffee. I found my coffee, everybody. Good news, everybody. I found my coffee. It's empty anyway. I'm just going to throw this cup away now. I've reused this cup from the bootjack market like for several days in a row now. I think it's time to throw this cup away. Alright, so that's a good reason to have come outside. Is to find this coffee and then throw it away. And then we have to get on... This cup's like, I was only meant to be used once. You keep pouring new coffee in me. I can't take it anymore. All right, now we're going to put down this beverage, and we're going to get this bucket and this mop. First thing we're going to do is we're going to clean out the bucket in the laundry sink. You got to clean out your bucket in the laundry sink. Are good lyrics for a country song. Cause remember, Marlene, you're just like everyone else. You gotta clean out your bucket in the laundry sink. Gotta clean out your bucket in the laundry sink. Like that kind of song. More like country gospel kind of. The song to Marlene. Marlene thinks she's special. She thinks she can mop the floor without first cleaning out her bucket in the laundry sink. Well, she learns a stern lesson in this country song. No, Marlene. You can't just put new hot water and new ammonia in the bucket directly without cleaning it out first. You gotta clean out your bucket in the laundry sink. Everybody knows that. You know what else you should do in the laundry sink before you even begin the new mopping? Is wetten and clean the mop, you know. We're going to wetten and clean the laundry mop. Here we go. Now we've got a nice wetten mop, some hot water. Now we're going to add some ammonia. And we're going to see some real kitchen jazz. Okay? I think you're going to really enjoy this activity. However, before I begin this activity, I think I should be smart, be safe, and plug you in.
You know, it was pretty great. There wasn't much of a difference between you from here to the other house. Like, if the stream had stood recently.
Oh, really? Maybe just kind of briefly or what?
Yeah, just briefly.
That's good. Mopping. You have your bucket in the mouth. Iron Lion loves knowledge and wisdom, but does he love mopping the floor? Let's find out. All right.
Brad Stover says, Eric, I love you. How are you, brother?
I'm fine. I'm doing great, thank you. I just found the ammonia I was looking for. We're going to pour some of that directly into this water here. We don't need pure uncut ammonia to mop the floor.
I realized that as I was doing it, like the counters,
Oh,
I
yeah?
just used pure ammonia. Oh my god. This is cut.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a little strong. I'm going to start back here in the corner. Be smart about this. And try not to mop myself into a corner. Now, I am going to squeeze out the dirty water into the sink here. Thereby avoiding getting more dirty water into the ammonia water. But you can't avoid that completely. So you just kind of have to accept that it's not going to be perfect. You're going to walk on the floor again soon enough anyway. Alright. Let's put this in here. Give it a squeeze and a turn. Put some water on there to clean it off. Getting lots of disgusting brown out of this mop now. So it's definitely working. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a lot of grossness. God, Harry, y'all. Alright. Plenty of grossness to squeeze off from that mop time. I'm just going to use my hand. Make this more efficient. All right. Let's continue our mopping adventure. Alright. Let's continue. We're making good progress here. I find myself thinking about that person who said I look like 21 Savage.
I gotta look.
Well, it's clearly some kind of social media marketing campaign, probably, to get people to look up that guy's name, right?
Oh.
But I was just thinking how it would have been a lot more successful in their ultimate goal if they had said, hey, can you play this song by 21 Savage, listen to it, and give me your feedback on it?
Yeah.
I would have been like, yeah, let's do it. Alright. We're getting the filthy parts now. I mean, all the parts were filthy. Let's not lie to ourselves. The whole thing was filthy. But probably shouldn't get over there. I have to walk to the sink. Okay. You probably can't see that well from there. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. I know you want to see all the exciting mopping action, right? You don't want to be left out in the cold while all your friends are saying, oh my God, did you see the mopping action? And you're like, no, I didn't get to see it. Alright, so now we'll get over here. Tried to get all the little shit by vacuuming and mopping. Wait, vacuuming and sweeping before I mop, but I still didn't get all the little shit. Alright. We're not almost done mopping overall. But we are almost done mopping the kitchen floor. It smells very fresh and clean like ammonia. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be done mopping for right now. We're gonna go in the other room and turn on the fan, the central fan. And I'll turn on some other fans as well. Ah. Okay, good. I didn't leave a big dark footprint. It's like one of the strings from the Philippines. They like to clean their kitchen too in the Philippines. I'm feeling like a real champ because, you know, Rachel, you and I together got quite a bit done today. And I guess maybe it's not exactly sleepy week anymore.
Well, this has been an active sleepy week.
Yeah.
It's been cool though because it's like a nice combination. You've been getting sleep,
Yeah.
but we've also been accomplishing things.
Yeah. Well, once we let that dry a little bit, then I'm going to accomplish making us some lunch.
Wow.
Yeah. And what I plan to make for lunch is tuna melts, assuming we have enough tuna left. Assuming we have 2 cans. I think we do. But this time I'm going to make them extra good. I'm going to make them with real onions and garlic inside of it.
Ooh, that sounds good. Hey everyone. I'm in my like PJ clothes because I didn't want, I don't know. I felt like I should for cleaning.
You don't need to justify how you're dressed, Rachel. You're dressed wonderfully. You look beautiful.
Thanks.
Alright, so I turned on the central heating and air, the fan only. It has that setting, you know. And I turned on a fan in here. I just want to kind of dry out the kitchen floor before I go cook in there.
Looks good though, the kitchen. Good job.
You too, darling. Good job. Cheers.
Happy to help.
Yes, cleaning and nice clothes is silly. I forgot about this poll. It's been going for a while. Almost 400 votes now. Looks like breakfast wins.
You know, it's funny because like people say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but I know a lot of people who skip it.
I haven't really had any. I mean, I had a couple little muffins. It's good to eat a bite or two of something.
Yeah, it is.
But breakfast is the go-away winner. It's got basically as many votes as dinner and lunch combined, almost. You know, so just goes to show you. Don't count out breakfast in the poll competitions. I think what I'll do is I'll make these legs go down. And then I'll just put this here. Let me see. Here, maybe. See how that looks. There. It's a fun angle, isn't it? Yeah, that's a fun angle. Hey, how's it going? You sitting up there, huh? Wow. T says, fuck breakfast. Breakfast killed my dad. How did breakfast kill your dad? Maybe he choked to death on breakfast, I guess. Carl, Joe. Joe to you as well. Joe, Steve, Bob, everybody. All right. Just a bong full of bong rip helps the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down. What advice do you have to others starting a YouTube channel? Don't expect anything out of it. You know, like, don't expect money, I mean. You can expect various things out of the experience, but money should not be one of them. You know?
Yeah, that is very, very, very good advice.
It's not a money-making endeavor.
Even like YouTube influencers say, they're like, they can't expect to get all their money from monetization, so they like have sponsorships and stuff.
Right. I mean, I think the only way that anybody could conceivably really make enough money just on monetization streams, revenue streams, is if they're a very big live streamer. In that
Yeah.
way, like if I were to hit 100,000 subs, I'd probably be getting a regular amount of super chats that would be more than, say, let's say I had 10 times the number of subs, right? I'd probably get more than 10 times my current amount of super chat, because people would be incentivized to super chat more by the amount of chatters, right? It wouldn't just be it wouldn't scale straight. So I think that this is a good way for me to conceivably make money at YouTube, but I've been doing it for over 10 years. The most money I ever made in a single month on YouTube is $300, and I'm currently at like $150 a month. So, when I say don't expect to make much money out of it, then I'm serious. You nap about 6 hours a day from 12 midnight to 6 a.m. That's not napping. That's called your night's sleep.
Yeah.
That's called a regular night's sleep.
Thanks for not like sleep shaming me.
Oh, no, darling. I would never sleep shame you. You sleep as much as you want. I don't doubt that your ability to stay in bed for endless hours has something to do with your never aging perfection.
Oh.
Yeah. You nap for about 4 hours. Well, you're not going to want to nap through this next segment of Talking with Famous People, because in a little bit, I'm going to go inside and I am going to cook some sandwiches. Well, I do think that different people need different amounts of hours of sleep a night,
And people get tired at different times of the night too.
Right. I tend to go to bed medium early, get up quite early, and nap. That's my most common.
That's absolutely your cycle.
My most common cycle.
Yeah, it is.
I had some time as a solo dad, iron line between my first and second wife. It's hard, It's good to have. What you need to do is find a plug-in wife that you plug in just to provide parenting between your first disastrously bad decision and your third correct decision.
Well, you were absolutely 100% right. Delilah needed a mom.
And Candace did a great job until Delilah got to be about 14 years old, in which case it was pew, 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 pew. EV wife. I don't know is that an electronic vehicle wife? I don't quite get that term. So I was very impressed with the amount of work they had going on over there.
Me too. I mean, we saw a little bit from the street, but they really are like doing a good job. That septic tank is going to be like boss.
Yeah, well, it's like seeing what they're doing, I fully understand why it costs so much.
That
money.
must make you feel better, right?
Yeah, I don't. And I mean, I think I never felt bad about it, the cost exactly anyway, because we knew about this cost when we bought the house. We got $4,500 off the price, and so I knew it was going to cost a couple of grand more than that probably, but I figured whatever, right? That was the deal we made in the first place. Was they would pay up to $5,000 of septic cost fixes, yada yada yada, whatever. So it's a little bit more than that, and so what? Because I knew that was going to be part and parcel of buying this house. It's part of why it was a good deal. There's a variety of things that are part of why it was a good deal.
Yeah. Well, easily now there could be up to. I mean, I think 6 is a tight squeeze for that space, but.
Oh well, I mean, for a month-to-month rental, we aren't gonna rent to 6 people.
Yeah.
No way.
So for what, 4?
Yeah, we're like a family of
Maybe
4,
5.
possibly.
Yeah, 5. A family of 4 would be
A family
nice.
of 4.
Oh,
that's just the ghost. Text Terry. That's just the
have,
ghost peeking through the blinds.
Yeah, we do have a ghost that spooks trouble sometimes.
Yeah, we saw that the other day. Y'all crazy. Lunch is the key.
Lunch,
I'm not going to disagree with you.
I like lunch too. I think of lunch as a very LA thing.
All right, I'm going to ask another question here. Which is more scary?
No.
Vampires or werewolves? You decide. Or maybe I should put ghosts. What do you think? Vampires versus ghosts? Or vampires versus werewolves? Nobody really believes in vampires or werewolves. Some people believe in
ghosts. Yeah.
So I'll just put that. Which is more scary? Is it vampires or werewolves? You just paid off your new solar loan. Howie X, don't tell Texas Terry that this is a cult channel.
No, this is not a cult channel.
We're never going to sneak him into the cult if we tell him that up front. We have to keep that hidden. I'm just kidding. We're not a cult channel. Yeah. Cult channels, they tell you what to do a lot. I gotta tell people what to do. I'm not into telling people what to do.
I'm a witch. Big dog mofo.
Yeah, she's a witch.
I can read your cards.
Every Halloween, she puts on her black hat. She grows some warts on her nose and starts cackling like this. That's how witches go. All right.
How does it go for vampires?
Vampires say, "I want to suck your blood." That's what vampires say. I don't know if vampires have a laugh, per se. And this floor needs to dry out a couple more minutes.
I guess I associate vampires having laughs because of Count Dracula.
Does he laugh like this? Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Kind of like one bad.
Oh, you're talking about the Count from Sesame Street.
Yeah, Count Dracula.
Yeah.
2 bats.
Oh, yeah, he laughs like that. But he's not a vampire.
He's a Dracula?
He's a count. He's not a
Oh.
Dracula. He's a
Oh,
count
really?
who dresses like a Dracula. But he's just count.
I never got that.
No, YouTube takes like 40% or something. 40 to 50% of super chat revenue. I don't know who the best Dracula is. I've not seen a lot of different portrayals of Dracula. But I am ready to begin my portrayal of how to make a tuna fish sandwich. I just need that flour to dry out a little bit more. Like, I'm tempted to just go in there and get a couple of paper towels and dry where I'm going to stand, you know. I'm tired of waiting. It's time to make lunch. It's dry enough. There ain't no reason to be a fussy pussy about it. All right. Let's as I believe it was Ice-T who one time said, "Let's get butt naked and fuck." You guys ever heard that song? I have a great Sasquatch doll that Winston's mom sent me. It's like got super, I think it's called like articulable. Like you can pose the arms and legs in different ways. All right, so how to make the world's most delicious and possibly only delicious tuna fish sandwich. First, check to make sure you have enough tuna. You do. You're in luck. You've got 2 tunas right here, and you've got the will, the way, the power, the knowledge you need to make a good tuna fish sandwich. Where did the paper towels go? Over here. All right.
I feel like almost bad walking.
Yeah, well, it's not really dry over there yet. All right, what do you want to get out of here?
I'll hang out here like this guy.
Sure. I'm gonna clean out this grease on this pan, and then, in order to get over there, I'm gonna slide my way to victory. And I'll slide my way back. Alright. Oh well, I missed. Now, time to use a little bit of soap, a little bit of elbow grease, and just a little bit of ingenuity to clean this pan.
Can I help you,
No, I'm fine. If you want to sit down in here, I can bring a chair in here.
Okay.
Give me a second. Ask the people.
Do you guys miss Vine at all? Because like I was just looking at like a
if you miss Vine, you just might be a millennial.
Yeah, totally. It totally is a thing. Where are the chairs? Outside still?
Yeah, I'll go get it for you right now. I still wanted to finish
Oh, I'm
this
sorry. I didn't
first.
mean to be impatient.
No, I ain't forgotten about it anyway, so I'm glad you remembered. Okay, more paper towel. Make new,
It's like you're skating.
yeah, new floor drain skates. And I'll show you all the floor drain skate action.
When you come back, I have a woo-woo question to ask you.
Okay. Uh-oh. I left one of my skates back here.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh no, is that glass broke?
What glass broke?
The window pane?
Oh no, that's just cobweb.
Okay.
It looks like that, but it's not.
Okay, that's good.
Ooh, Rachel. You didn't do that kind of
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Like completely. I can wipe it now.
Whatever. Doesn't really matter. I can get it later.
No, I'll do it. It's fine.
Here's a meow.
Thank you.
You want this meow?
Yeah, I have a mix in
Oh,
here.
okay. Alright, while Rachel begins that exciting adventure, why don't you and I begin making tuna fish sandwiches? Alright, you might think, step one, hey Eric, shouldn't you open some tuna? No, actually, we're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to make our tuna fish sandwiches a little bit more fancy today, okay? I'll explain in a second. Just be patient. And then you'll get a full explanation. The kind of explanation you never dreamed you would get.
Uh-oh, Eric, you left your slidey.
Oh, I tried to throw it in the trash, but I failed to. I'm sorry, I forgot to pick it up.
That's alright, I'll get it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's Rachel getting me back.
Gonna help it.
She's cute like that. Alright, well, I totally deserved it.
I know I'm teasing, which is not nice.
Rachel, that's fine. You're not teasing me. You're just getting me back.
But I really did totally forget.
I forgot about,
that
just
area.
like I forgot about those guys. I totally forgot about them, you know? I
Yeah.
get it. Your point is well made. Alright. Here we go. Oh, that makes me so happy. People think Rachel's like meek or whatever.
Yeah, they do.
They don't understand how powerful she is. She don't take no shit, right? She makes her point clear at some point.
At some point.
Yeah, maybe not instantly. You're like, I gotta find something that he fucked up on now.
No. But if it's there, I'll point it out.
Might as well.
I learn from the best, you know?
Well, you know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
It's true.
That's what they say. That's what my mom and dad always said too.
Did they?
Oh yeah, my mom particularly would say that, but my dad would say it sometimes too. They both believed in that principle of what's good for the goose is good for the gander,
They're right.
and they are right.
But Candace believed in happy wife, happy life. Huh?
Yeah, she did. That was.
Did you hear that a lot?
I think she might even had a little sign. That said
Oh no! I mean, I understand completely now.
that. Yeah. She was kind of a handful, you would say. Alright, so this is not a real knife. I'm so lazy that I've chosen to use that not real knife instead of going over here and getting a real knife.
A cream cheese spreader.
You know what? I'm going to get the big knife out of here and just wash it in the sink. It's not even very dirty. So.
Oh my gosh. It was just like an inappropriate question, so I'm gonna delete them.
Yeah, sure. If somebody does something you don't like, what? Who?
It's just
Don't read it. Don't read it.
it's petty. I'm mostly not clever.
Okay. Well, yeah. Either way, Rachel, you can be as arbitrary as you want.
Jay Breezy says, "Yo, what color countertops? I like that blue."
You know, I'd call it robin's egg.
Yeah, I would too. Thank you, Jay Breezy.
All right. So I'm gonna cut a little more onion than this. This is gonna need to be turned off for a second while I do the prep work. I'm going to bring this trash can over here where it's easy to get to. Alright, then I'm going to cut another slice of onion. That should be sufficient onion. Take the outside part off. And then this will go in the fridge in a little while. Okay. I will chop up these onions now, very small. First I'll chop it up this way. And then I'll chop it the other way. And just generally chop it up a bunch.
I have to YouTube how to chop onions when I chop onions.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I just hack away at them until they're small. Oh sure, I'm sure there's a better way to chop onions. But you know what? This is my way. This is the Eric way of chopping onions. You just go chop, chop, chop. And then occasionally, in between the chop, chop, chops, what you're going to want to do is go cut, cut, cut. Okay? So it's chop, 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 cut, cut, cut. See? This is the critical skill that you need to have for chopping up onions.
So I wonder if they don't seem to make you cry.
Nah, I never experienced that really.
They make me cry. Jay Breezy said they made him cry too.
Oh, I thought that was just in cartoons.
No, it really happens. I have to put sunglasses on when I cut onions so that my eyes don't cry.
I used to think that seeing stars was just something that happened in cartoons.
Really?
Yeah, but it's actually something that happens in real life.
Yeah, you've seen them, right?
Yeah, well, I've since have come to have that experience and go, oh, that was referencing something real. All right, that's small enough. All right. Now, more additionally, we're gonna turn this on here. We're gonna push these onions, and you see this board works like this. So you could do this, I guess.
It's supposed to have like a container in there, so you like prep all your stuff, and it has like different compartments to put the stuff in.
Yeah, I don't really use it like that.
I wouldn't use it like that either, but it does come in handy.
Oh, it's a great cutting board. Your mom, of course, her TE is great. She picked a great thing.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, she did.
You cannot deny the efficacy of that woman's TE.
No, not at all.
That would just be denying reality.
She's got great PE.
Yeah, whatever else you might say about her.
Well, I even was saying how like when I was a kid, I was so shy that like there was no way I would have friends except for the fact that my mom used to set up play dates.
Well, that's good of her.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna push these onions and this garlic around in this pan as per meow. I could set this camera up a little bit better. Hold on a second. I think you need to go up higher. That's what I think. There. That's better, isn't it? Alright, so far what we have in here is some butter, some garlic, some onions. Your classic starting combination of ingredients, okay? This is probably a little bit too much onions. I'm gonna sweat these down till they're as small as I can get them. And then if there's still too much onions, then I will throw some of them away. There probably will be still too much, but we'll see how much reduction I get on these onions. Now, it would be nice to have some kind of deglazer going here. So I'm gonna get some vinegar.
Oh, I put it in the pantry.
Alright, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of this balsamic vinegar in here. I kind of wish we had regular vinegar.
Yeah, me too.
We kind of need to get some of
That's
that.
something that we need to get, yeah. Let's put that on the list.
A little balsamic won't hurt this. Or even apple cider vinegar. Do we have that by any chance?
No, we don't.
I'm gonna get a paper towel so I can clean as I cook a bit here. I don't want to mess up the stove that Rachel just cleaned off.
I did a half-ass job, I can't lie.
Well, you know.
I got a little like
Is there really any point to doing a whole ass job on the stove? It's just gonna get dirty. You know?
yeah.
It is nice to be in a clean kitchen. Huh?
It's great, it looks wonderful.
Good job, Rachel.
Good job, Eric.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright, so I don't want to put in too much of this balsamic, which has kind of a strong taste. So I'm going to put a little water in here. But not a lot. I do have this on very high heat. So we gotta keep busy with these onions, you know. The cooking technique called busying your onions. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a cup, put some water in it. So I don't have to keep coming back to the sink. We're just going to melt down these onions until they're all melted. I do think so, you know, obviously this is probably a little more onions than we want in the mix. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook them all the way down. Then I'm going to put about half of these onions to the side. And I'm going to cook the tuna with the other half of the onions. And then depending on how it tastes and whatnot, if we want, we can add a little bit more grilled onions on top of it. Alright, so we're melting down the onions because remember, this is a tuna melt. Everything needs to be melted accordingly. You can't have any unmelted ingredients.
Big Dog Mofo says, I always have to stop myself from adding too many onions.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm having to do right now myself.
Smells good.
Yeah, this is a nice smelling onion, garlic, and butter mixture with a little balsamic and some water. But we're looking for a fully, like, onion soup melted kind of consistency here. I want it to blend in seamlessly with the rest of the ingredients, having no additional bite or chew to it than, say, the tuna and the cheese. So, we are meowing the meow, as per meow. You can see, in this water, it needs a little deglazing on the bottom. I've already put a little vinegar in here, so that's going to sort of get re-released with every dash of water, help to deglaze the thing. Keep all the flavors in the mouthiness. We're gonna melt these onions all the way down. We're gonna melt them down to the ground right now. Melting onions all the way down is a fun activity. Well, it actually takes quite a while to melt your onions. But like they said in that Toy Story movie, you can't rush art. I like the idea of there being a gated community called Melty Onion Vistas. It's a very exclusive gated community.
I know how you love gated communities.
Oh yeah. Get me behind some gates ASAP. You think those gates and them security guards gonna protect you against the apocalypse, Holmes? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We're in end times right now. Alright, well, this is close to as mouthy as I want it to be. It's still not quite as mouthy as I want it to be. But I'm not sure how much more mouthy it's going to get, really. Just let it go a bit, I guess. Alright, now let's take out some of these onions. Let's take some of them out. Let's turn this off for a second. Let's turn this off. Let's get a little bowl, as per me. And let's take some of these onions out and put them in this little bowl. Okay? This is about the right amount of onions that we have in there now. Ow. Burning my thing. Get off of me, Bernie. Alright. Now, next order of business is, of course, the preparation for the rest of the ingredients for the tuna fish sandwiches, aka tuna melts. Alright? First, we have to do the tuna squeeze. The tuna squeeze refers to the process of getting all of the tuna juice out of your tuna. This is a critical step.
Is that a universal knowing sort of thing? Like, I know that. Because, like, I think my mom would always say, like, gotta press it down and then get all the juice out.
I think that's a SI thing. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where the bottom of the picture is. Good enough. Here we go. So I will now demonstrate how to squeeze your tuna. How to squeeze your tuna, a symposium by Eric. First, get the lid all the way off. Next, do your cats a favor and even though it's bowl dirtying, give them each 1 can's worth of juice because they like it a lot.
Yeah, they do.
So we'll squeeze this down. We're going to squeeze all of the juice out. Alright, that's for trouble. Now that we've done that, we can put the tuna fish into this pan. Alright. Next, we're going to wash our hands. Because we have a little bit of tuna juice on them. And tuna juice is so gross that you immediately need to wash your hands. Alright, now we're going to get the other can of tuna. Using this can opener in the same fashion as we did before with the previous can, you're going to open it like now. And then you're going to squeeze the juice out. Squeeze, squeeze you go. First you push, then you squeeze. Then you squeeze, then you push. It's just a succession of pushes and squeezes. Okay? Once the tuna juice has all been frozen, meow it into there. If it doesn't meow, then you'll have to meow it. Because I'm having to meow it now. Alright. Once you've meowed or muted, depending on the specific cans of tuna you have and whether they are of the meowing or mewing variety, then you're going to want to place these cans of tuna juice by the cat's respective foods so they can eat them later. Alright, now we're going to move back over here to the cooking area. We've got multiple ingredients set up, but not all the ingredients. Alright. So I'm seeing this as a 4-cheese operation, alright? 2 mozzarellas, 2 cheddars. We're gonna expedite this process by simply cutting open these packages all ahead of time rather than attempting the always complicated operation of trying to tear it open on the spot that supposedly you can tear it open on. So you might say 4 cheeses is a lot. Remember, we're dealing with fish here. Fish is gross. So you're going to have to do a lot to make it not gross, okay? Translation, don't skimp on the cheese. There we go. I'm not sure we need 4 cheeses really though. So let me start with 3 cheeses. We'll add a cheese if we need to. Okay. Now we're going to turn this fire back on. And we're going to cut up these cheeses a bit to help them melt more easily. Alright.
You've got a really good camera angle.
Oh, thanks, Trevor.
You're welcome.
So, we now have all of the key, well, most of the key ingredients in place. And we can begin mixing them together. Into a melty melt of a mouse here.
No, where did I put my date?
What's that?
My date.
All right. This is starting to come together. Now, we're gonna zazz it up a bit here with a little bit of teriyaki sauce. Just a bit. I'm not gonna make the mistake I made last time of pouring way too much.
Hoodie Cat says put some termites in it.
No, thank you. Alright. Now we got a little bit of teriyaki going on there.
Big dog Mofo says, so that sticky can of tuna actually tastes good?
Yes, you can make a can of tuna taste good by doing all this rigmarole I'm doing. Okay? Called Eric's Classic Tuna Mouth Sandwiches.
Yes. What's the motto for bun huggers?
Just like holsters are your guns, underwears for hugging your buns. Buy bun huggers today. So you're going to put some ketchup in there.
Yeah, ketchup. We have more in the pantry if you need.
Okay, cool. And now all of a sudden, what still smelled kind of fishy before, starts to smell good. Amazing what a little ketchup can do. And you may even, that's probably enough. You can always dip in ketchup as well. But
What makes it classic as Pudding Cat?
the fact that it's a good tuna fish sandwich. What makes it instantly legendary and classic because all other tuna fish sandwiches are horrible.
That's a good answer.
Thanks. Alright. Now that that's all cooked up, like it's supposed to be, we're gonna move it over here.
Can I give you this?
Of course, darling.
I love you.
I love you too. And what we're gonna get next is some breads. Why get bread? That's what we needed to get yesterday at the store. Bread.
Pudding Cat says put some potato chips on the sandwich. I don't think we would have the right ones, and that would be hard for you to eat.
Yeah. I'm not super good with the potato chips in my current dental incarnation.
Yes, your current dental incarnation, exactly.
Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put these breads into the toaster oven in order to turn them into toasts.
Hero Lamb says that tuna must be dry AF.
Oh no, it's not dry. It's very wet. It's got lots of cheese melted into it. It's very soft and chewy. You just need to believe in the power of Eric, okay? I can turn even something as gross as tuna fish into a good meal.
Good morning, Trouble Bubble. Where's his plate? Should we give him a new plate for food?
Yeah, I threw his plate away because I sprayed
He
bug
was turning into a
poison.
taco?
Well, that also, but I sprayed bug poison. everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to make sure. Alright, so we'll take this opportunity while that bread is toasting to put things away in the refrigerator. We can put this garlic away without worrying about anything else. But this, we need to get a thing to put on it. So, what kind of thing should we put on it? Well, I favor this approach. One of these bags. Put the whole onion in the bag. As per meow. Like this. And then close up your bag. And voila! The onion is put away. Now you put that in the fridge, and you can chop that more later. Meanwhile, your bread is toasting away. It might take a moment or two. So, probably that means it's time to go have a health tube. Let's give the bread, alright, cool. Let's give the bread a health tube's worth of time. No, putty cat, obviously. I squirted some bug poison over there earlier, but it's over by the window. Yeah, my pants are pulled up. I got them pulled up. Thank you, Lou. If I hadn't worn them so many days without washing them, I would be wearing my overalls again.
Oh no, they're going in the wash. You want me to do that right now?
Sure.
Do you have other jeans? Since you do have other stuff,
Yeah, there's
right?
stuff over on the floor by the bed. It's
Okay.
dirty, you know. I can't wear the overalls anymore because I can smell the stink of Eric on them. Alright, well, you know that is also a meal prepared in a clean kitchen tastes 5% more delicious. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but it's true. I mean, you know, according to Eric, it's true. Not according to anybody else. Say no to crack and ugly drugs. And don't do that, 'cause that's like bugs. Ooh, yeah, butterfly. Oh. Well, what a busy day we've had, huh? A day of domestic bliss, you might say. It's weird how at least some of the time, I seem to be more productive when I'm not on an Adderall than when I am on an Adderall. I don't know what to make of that. Makes me wonder what the point of it all is, really. And I remember, is to be on drugs. All right. By the time we're done with this health tube, we are going to have some toasty bread ready for business. What kind of business? Sandwich business. Okay? Sandwich business. One of the most important kinds of business there is. You don't joke around when it comes to sandwich business. Stimulants suck if you're in a naturally motivated state. Well, just because they don't accomplish more productivity doesn't mean they suck. You know.
I like your setup.
Thanks. It lets me read the chat. See.
I do.
I wonder who's winning in the poll here. Which is more scary? So far, vampires are winning.
But not by a lot.
I didn't see the Gary Busey sausage sandwich hilarious video yet. No.
I heard something about
Did he make sausage sandwiches too?
he must have.
Hmm.
Because I heard something about Gary Busey, but I ignored it. So it must be something trending.
Hmm.
Ooh, we gotta move the babies.
Yeah, we could move them.
I can do it. Where
Well,
would you like me to move them?
let's put them. Let's put them on the deck. I think.
Okay.
Once they start looking like weed plants, probably don't want them out front anymore.
Oh, really?
Eh.
Wait, you think leave them?
No. We'll put them in the sun now. But I'm saying, I'm just thinking like long term. I'm gonna want to stop putting them out front for daylight. So I'll probably find like a single best space to put them, either on the deck or around the back.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, run them back.
Depending
on
on
the deck, yeah.
depending on where it's getting good sunlight.
Well,
But I'm not ready to take them off that thing yet because I want to wait till this upcoming storm passes. They say it's gonna be cold,
yeah, it is.
so
Hi, Capio. Oh, yes.
it doesn't show us getting any snow. But based on the temperatures it's showing, if it rains when it's like 38, we often get snow,
Yeah, we do.
even though it seems like it's not cold enough.
August 16th, Winston's mom says, August 16th, 2023, buttered sausage refers to a viral clip of actor Gary Busey saying, "Let's talk about buttered sausage" on a web series. Fake podcast clip that shows a DF Gary Busey buttered sausage.
What's a DF Gary Busey?
I don't know. Deep fake.
Oh, deep fake. Oh, well. Now I've got to remember not just OF is OnlyFans, but DF is deep fake.
Yeah.
You know what? They seem to have skipped shallow fake entirely.
What? How did
They skipped shallow fake.
shallow fake?
They went from just nothing to deep fake.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's finish cooking our delicious meal, shall we? It's almost done after all. We're this close to being done.
I guess it's called a deep fake because it's using, I think, AI to make it look like an actual Gary Busey.
Right. All right.
That smells good.
So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put the soft side of the bread down and the firm side of the bread up. Then I'm going to put on half or so of the Nazi tuna. Then I'm going to put
Are we going to go out?
the other top of it down, hard side down. Then I'll get the other two breads.
Smells like Subway up in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get tuna sandwiches at Subway fairly
do.
often.
yeah, I do.
Alright, so put that there, like that. Okay. As you see, it's a consistency that you can almost make like a tuna patty out of it. We'll put the other bread on top like that. Then we're gonna cook it for a little bit longer.
You know, it's interesting. I always forget that they have roast beef at Subway. So, because I prefer roast beef over tuna.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get the tuna. Alright, so now we're gonna let that cook a little bit. We're gonna get a couple of plates. I think we're gonna end up using that onions. That's fine. I just made too much onion part. Now, let that go a little bit. Scrape off this stuff. Alright, now we'll turn this over. You see, this has gotten a little bit brown. There. Turn that over just like that. Let that go a little bit longer. Wash my hands a little bit. Alright, it's not going to take a super long time to brown up like from the pan like this, so we can turn that off. Ooh. Don't want it to get burnt. There we go, that's fine. It's perfect. Alright. Now, to make any sandwich fancy, you must do the following thing. You need to cut it diagonally.
So fancy.
Yeah. There's your diagonal cuts. I'm additionally going to add to this plate 1 pickle for each of us.
Ooh, the Nathan's pickle.
We have Nathan's brand pickles here. And this is after years being a Clausen pickle buyer. I'm a little converted by Nathan's.
Ooh.
So, the last step to this process is put some dipping ketchup right there. Okay. Try a little dipping ketchup. In order to make it easier on yourself, remember to buy 3-way ketchup. It's appropriate for dipping, saucing, and ketchuping. Alright, as we see here, we have the lunch equivalent of the fer de lance, South America's deadliest snake. This is the lunch equivalent because this is California's most delicious tuna fish sandwich. In fact, the whole world's most delicious tuna fish sandwich. Possibly the whole world's only delicious tuna fish sandwich. Alright, let's go. Let's give it a try.
Great American cuisine.
Yeah, this is the Great American Cuisine channel. Featuring Great American Cuisine by Fancy American Chef Eric.
Fancy American Chef Eric. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, now let me fix
I
the
think I should
TV.
wear a bib. Oh, I got this.
to elongate these legs. Elongate. All right. Also known as embiggen.
Embiggen.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready to enjoy some wholesome food?
This is wholesome food.
Yes, it is. Let's give it a try.
Mmm.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use the dipping ketchup for dipping.
Me too. I love ketchup.
Well, it's excellent at covering over the taste of tuna fish.
Mm-hmm. And I think the addition of the onions was great. It's nice to bite into a little onion.
Thank you. You know, really, I could have used even a little more onion.
Who would have thought though?
Mm. Mm.
We do have a 10.
Tuna melt, no, tuna melt existed before me. Other tuna melt people, they make it somewhere. I don't know. But I've given up on ordering tuna sandwiches any place.
Well, it makes sense because there's mayo in it.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. But you like the tuna in Hawaii because it has what in it? That macaroni salad.
That's a weird use of tuna that is good until you learn that's what they do.
It's so good though.
Yeah, if you go on a Hawaiian barbecue, you're like, man, this macaroni salad is so delicious.
So good.
I've never had macaroni salad this good before. Guess what they put in it? Tuna fish.
It's not as good as every plastic tuna melt sandwiches.
I should point out this is a non-alcoholic beer.
And I'm 39.
Yeah.
And not his daughter. You would have been young at that rate.
I don't think they were implying that. This isn't prison food. This is a tuna melt that I made us.
I don't know. It does have I don't know. It's macaroni salad usually does have mayo in it.
But I normally hate macaroni salad. But the macaroni salad on a Hawaiian barbecue is actually really good.
So good. First time I ever had it was in Hawaii. It was delicious. I remember you got us so excited. You were like, what's in this macaroni salad that makes it different? And I was like, Now you say it, like, there's a difference, but I don't know. And you were like, tuna fish, and you hit the table, and you like, walked away. I was like, wow, I never would have thought.
That's my wife.
Yeah, why?
My daughter's not gay. Okay.
No, it's just behind my back because I'm eating and I don't want to get any food in my hair.
Paradox has this kind of comment to make. Thanks, Lou.
My hair is behind my shoulders, pretty cat.
Yeah. Right, it looks short. It looks shorter as you can't see as much of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dishes, I mean, dishes you have to clean afterwards. Julian Cop? I'm not sure. No, I guess I don't remember you. I'm sorry. I don't doubt you've been here before, but. Well. What
That was
a busy
delicious.
day we've had, huh?
Yeah, so busy.
We've been busy as the beaver bee, the world's busiest creature. Half beaver, half bee.
Mm.
I don't drink CJ Brown. This is a non-alcoholic beer. Cheers, Julian Cop. The plate is kind of unnecessary though. Well, I put multiple paper plates, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put these ones back in the cupboard. Since we've got this board here, I can put these ones back too. I see why you're saying the plates, then it's because of the board. Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know I was gonna carry the. I didn't know I was going to carry the board in there until I did carry it in. Didn't occur to me. Oh, Capillo's found the tuna juice. And she is hoging down.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, tuna juice? What? This is my favorite. Oh, yes. It's so delicious.
Oh, so cute. I'm going to put that on my Instagram.
Hello, kitty. Yes, it's extreme close-up. Extreme close-up of kitty cat drinking. Today on Extreme Close-Up.
How do you spell Hoge?
Hoge, I would say.
Hoging down then?
Oh, I don't know how you spell that. Hoaging? I'm not sure. Welcome to ExtremeCloseup.com, where you get to see extreme close-ups of such things as a cat drinking tuna juice.
On tuna juice.
Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Do you like to drink tuna juice? Meow meow meow. Yes, I know you like to drink tuna juice. Meow meow. Let me whisper in your ear. Meow, meow, meow. Say the words I want to hear. Here's some tuna juice. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. I wonder if I'm going to leave you watching the cat drink tuna juice for a second. I'm going to check something. Hi, Bubbles. Hi, kitty face. Now you're gonna go eat Trouble's tuna juice?
Oh no.
I don't know. No, she's
I
not.
mean-
She's eating her cat food now. But okay, what time is it? Whew, we had a busy day, Rachel.
We did have a busy day.
We had some kind of an important busy day. And I am going to go outside and get a new pack of health tubes from the car. Then come in, or we're going to stay outside and have a health tube, I guess. Then I'll probably come in and wrap this up. Maybe Rachel and I will watch a little something on TV. I don't know. If there's anything worth watching.
Can we watch House Hunters?
We could watch House Hunters.
There's nothing else on.
Oh, sure. Whatever you want to watch. We could also continue watching Rick and Morty. Oh, you had the Casabianca lasagna yesterday? Congratulations,
Oh my
Ruben.
god, congratulations indeed.
You are now initiated into the Casabianca lasagna club.
Wow, it's close between vampire and werewolf.
Here, Lamb. Whoever said that may have just been butter in your biscuits. Because we didn't make no butter nothing. We did include some butter.
I like the raviolis. Their raviolis are the bomb, too.
Butter is about the same price as Burger King, which is annoying about BK. Well, you want cheap, you're going to have to go to like Del Taco, Taco Bell. Are you talking about BK's mozzarella sticks or Bianca's?
Bianca's, I believe.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. The mozzarella sticks from where are good.
What kind of movies do we like?
I like funny movies.
Yeah, Rachel also likes romantic movies and stuff.
Yeah.
I tend to like more like action-y movies, science fiction movies.
I like sci-fi movies, too.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Capillo.
I could go for a drama every once in a while, but like, I don't like to cry. I genuinely like funny movies. I like funny.
Well, I tell you, something that made Rachel cry a lot was the recent Pauly Shore as Richard Simmons short film. That was really good.
That was really good. Ooh, good. I'm glad they had good mozzarella sticks. That's like a staple Italian thing that should be good.
I'm not sure I've seen Prometheus. I mean, Alien's good. It's a little dated, you know?
I've never seen Alien. Because I was afraid of the alien. Prometheus was pretty good, but a lot of it was forgettable. It was pretty good. It's just long. I remember walking out of it and liking it, but it's long.
2 hours and 4 minutes is kind of long. It's on Hulu. If we're on Netflix, you can watch it at 1.25 speed or 1.5 speed, you know?
Yeah.
So I've never seen Prometheus.
Oh, it's worth a watch.
Maybe
For
I should
sci-fi
watch
lovers, yeah, I would watch it. It's been a while since we watched a movie.
Yeah, maybe we should watch a movie. All right, well, let me go get my health tubes from the car, have a final health tube with the chat, and then we will bid everyone a very fond adieu. On top, the B movie, on top. Rambo 1, 2, or 3. 1, I'm assuming. I don't remember anything about 2 or 3. I've seen First Blood.
Did we move the those
multiple
seats
times.
yet?
No, I was just thinking about that, in fact.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna just clean up in here.
Alright, cool. Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
You're a hero of domesticity.
Thanks.
Oh, that's right. Rissa's coming with me. Well, she can open the door herself. That way we don't get a lot of little bugs going into the house. That JS West sure is taking their sweet time filling up our propane. It's like just hurry and fill it up all. Yeah, huh? Take it along. Hey, hey, don't you try to catch a glimpse of skin, okay? This isn't OnlyFans. I'm not for sale like some painted whore. Painted woman. Expression referring to any woman who wears makeup. Bet you dollars to donuts that'll turn out to be nothing but a boondoggle. How many packs do I smoke in a month? Probably about 30. Bet you smoke about a pack a day, probably. A little bit less, maybe. But you know, some other days a little bit more, so probably balances out. That's a close battle between vampires and werewolves. I guess I should have put which are more scary. Listen, meow, meow, meow. Do you want to know a secret? Meow, meow, meow. Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. I like to drink tuna juice. So, you know, it's a good day. Productive day. But also, ultimately, a day without drugs. You know. And to some extent, in some ways, a day without drugs is like a day without sunshine. Hi, darling.
Hi, handsome.
Let's go push this thing over here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Do you want to push it or do you want to film it?
I'll push it.
All right. Let's push it over to the deck for right now, and then let's look behind the house and see what it looks like in terms of sun. All right, so probably we should Push it a little bit closer to the hose there. And then leave it right there, you know.
Right here?
I think so, yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. It's nice and warm in this area.
Yeah. Let's look around the back and see what our sunlight options look like back here. For long-term placement.
So pretty. What a nice lawn.
I know, it's a nice day today, huh?
It is.
So around back here, it looks, pretty good right there in the very back. That could be a good permanent place. But we're going to keep them on the thing for a little while longer until we're sure we're done with the last frost of the year. And then we'll put them in their permanent place. That seems like it gets good afternoon sunlight. I mean, I'll have to keep an eye on the back area here and see how the sun moves around. But
Hi, squires.
I guess these are all cedar trees. Apparently, most of the pine trees died in a pine beetle infestation.
Really?
Yeah, that happened before these most recent wet winters.
Wow. So these are what?
These are cedars.
Cedars.
I thought they were sequoias, but they're cedar trees.
Wow.
The pine beetle doesn't affect the cedars.
That's good.
And so, you don't see a lot of pine trees around here, but you do see a couple of them. We have some surviving pines right there. 3 of them to be specific. And then these trees down here are fir trees mostly.
Oh my gosh, I love the sound of the water.
It's great, huh?
I thought I would live next to water before.
It's nice, huh?
It's nice.
You can see the stream right now too pretty well. Right down there, see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that you call it a gully.
Yeah. It's a gully.
What makes it a gully?
I don't know. It's like a little baby canyon. That's what I think of as a gully as being. It's like a baby canyon. So, all right. This is nice. Being
This is
outside.
nice.
Can I hit that? Thanks.
Of course. Then I get a little vitamin D.
Good idea. I hit that a little harder than I meant to, kind of. Oh. I think it does pack a little bit of a punch.
Indeed it does.
Gully definition: a small valley or ravine originally worn away by running water and serving as a drainage way after prolonged heavy rains.
Wow, I've never heard of that word before.
Well, as you see, it actually is the right word.
It is a gully.
Yep.
I just had to know why, because I never heard the term gully before.
Go look for bees in a tree. Oh, I don't know where the bees are.
As long as they're not on the house. Them and wasps.
And termites.
And termites.
We're gonna have to call
Yeah.
pest people to come get the termites. with something, you know.
If you want, I can call after
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah. Okay.
If you find the people to call,
Yeah. Sure. We'll call him.
I'll call them. Like, but,
All right. Sounds good. There's something. Oh, I also want to call that handyman guy. So let's do that. Neither Rachel or I are especially chory, but you know, when the mood strikes us, we can successfully team up to get plenty of chores done, you know. And we've been both, I think, more energized lately, don't you think so?
Mm-hmm.
You've gotten over your cold, your back thing. I got over my cold. And we're post sleepy week. You tend to have energy levels that kind of mirror mine, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What a pretty day.
It is.
Hi, Trouble.
He's looking today too.
Trouble's hanging out with us.
Yep.
Because he's a good kitty.
He is a good kitty. Oh, yes. You're getting some vitamin D too.
Oh, Trouble Bubble. You should go inside and eat your tuna juice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go inside and sign off from this live stream when we get in there. And I actually feel like, you know, I might have a nap in me at some point here. It's conceivable. All right. You know what? It smells good in here. You know what it doesn't smell like in here? Fish. I think that's a fairly amazing reality to have accomplished.
Yeah, it is.
Smells good in here. Does not smell. You know what? The Twilight movies ruined vampires for me. Vampires can't come outside during the day. Everyone knows that. Well, that's a good point.
That is a really good point.
But I think it's fair to point out also that werewolves not only can't come out during the day, but they can only come out one night a month, right? When they're in the full moon. So that's pretty weak sauce. If you ask me, that's a pretty bad weakness if you're gonna count time frames. On the other hand, you could argue that werewolves are scarier because 29 days of the month, or 27 days of the lunar month, I guess, they're indistinguishable from regular people. All right. We turned off lights. We're saving electricity. What do you think about Biden saying he is the man for the 20th century? Well, he probably was the man for the 20th century in some capacity, I guess. Or a man. He's a man of the 20th century. All right. Time to wrap it up. Thanks so much for being here. We love you all, and don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.